story out of Kenya. They arrested some Belgian kids for stealing ants. Finally, something sneaking into Mexico. This parasite might take a look at Mexico and go, you know what, I could do better. Who gave money so that they could watch the ants?
We've gone back in fucking February.
Freddie Rubino here with the podcast. That's what I'm talking about. Coming to you live from the America First Warehouse, the most patriotic venue in the land, or on the land. I don't know what that is. I have two great comedian guests, me.
But they're late.
And
so it's us.
Victoria Arnstein.
Yay!
Victoria Arnstein is a great female comic, and she has a viral video that we will be watching very soon. And we also have one of the greatest comedians of our time, a comics comic, a man who has fearless. He's fearless on stage.
Couldn't make it.
And one of my favorite artists, Gino Bisconti.
Oh, thanks, Schmoopala. You're not so bad yourself, buddy.
Drop dead, will you?
All right.
We always start the show with the disgraziata of the week. That's the disgrace of the week. And this time, we are going with...
Really?
Joe Biden.
Come on.
You know why? I'm going to tell you why it's Joe Biden.
He was even in the news.
Joe Biden is a disgrace because at the summit with Trump, Putin admitted that the war would not have happened if Trump was the president. He blames the war on Biden because Biden encouraged it. A lot of people don't know that the Ukraine was ready to sit down and agree with what Russia wanted. And what they did was Biden went in and said, do not do it. Go to war with them. Since then, millions of people have died. Over 1 million people in Russia have died. I know everybody goes, oh, Russia, Russia. Listen to me. These are young kids going to war and dying. 1 million.
Actually, if I can make one correction.
I'm in the middle of my dialogue.
You're right. I really do apologize.
Also,
I was just going to...
millions dead with the Russians. Hundreds of thousands in the Ukraine dead because of Joe Biden. It's a very simple concept. Also, he had the border open for a year, and it just came out that they were purposely keeping it open. Trump closed it in a week. A lot of people do not understand that hundreds of thousands of women were raped at the border over 4 years, not just in Gino's apartment, but also at the open border.
Allegedly.
So this man, Joe Biden, is the bringer of worldwide misery to women, to children. There's been child trafficking like this country has never seen before. We have millions dead across Europe. We have suffering because of this piece of shit, corrupt president. Joe Biden, you are the disgraziato of the week.
Afghanistan.
Afghanistan, banana stand. Let's get back to comedy.
I can't stand it.
Now, what were you saying?
I really do apologize. You were in the middle of your thing. But you know why I did that? Well,
because you're an asshole.
Because I'm an asshole. You beat me too. But also, I was listening just on the ride in about a lot of this stuff. Because I was just got back from Anchorage. I was hanging out with Trump, but I was in Anchorage doing comedy this past weekend. What was I going to say? Oh, first of all, I love that you blame Biden, but Biden, it was such, and we all know this, such a puppet, such a pinhead.
Yes.
And the one that really was the biggest piece of garbage that fueled this was that stupid bitch Kamala Harris. Now, I'm sorry.
And his wife, Jill.
And Joe Biden, of course.
Jill.
But
Dr.
Kamala
Jill.
Harris is even, but the problem with Kamala Harris, and forgive me if you don't like me calling her that, but I just call her that because I hope someday she hears me say that, because what do you call a woman that is just so selfish, so untalented?
Mrs. Rubino.
She went over and said, she's like, hey, we're going to try and put Ukraine in the UN after we promised Russia.
Right.
And then Biden, who's such a stupid puppet, does what he's told. And when he went over...
And a piece of shit.
And
Can
a piece
we
of
say
shit.
he's a piece of shit?
If you want to say it was him who did it, fine. But when he went over, I'm told... Okay,
he has sources, by the way.
Yes.
In Harlem. He lives in Harlem. He
East
has
Harlem.
sources.
The women, as they were leaving my apartment, filling out police reports, pointed out that I don't know if you know this, but
East Harlem, like there's a good part of Harlem. No. You
I don't know. I don't go.
I don't live in Harlem. I live in East Harlem, near the bodega, not the burned out one.
Yeah. We extend our pinkies when we rob people.
Wait. Because you're there, is it gentrified or is it the opposite?
It's getting worse.
Gayer.
It's getting worse.
That's what it is.
It's getting worse.
Zelensky was ready to immediately, give in and be like, and
capitulate.
Capitulate.
Can I say that
word?
Thank
That's a good word.
I have a GED. I don't like to brag and put it in your faces.
I was a little capitulate to the party with that word.
Yeah.
But what happened is they went in. He's like, I'm going to surrender. And he said, no. What we'll do is we'll put so many sanctions on Russia. We're waiting for the 39th set of sanctions that they will have to eventually give in, and you can stay in power. And he's like, okay, and we'll grind kids into the war machine.
Grind kids through the war machine.
For
someone who was late, you are right on fire.
Grind kids into the war machine. And you know what we'll do? We'll suspend elections. So if you don't get that Zelensky, he showed up in a suit today. The first time Zelensky ever showed up. And on time.
He's late. He's capitulate.
He was 10 minutes capitulate.
He's a capitulator. Oh, capitulator, eh?
Better capitulate than never.
I think Trump thought it was the same suit. He's like, it's the same suit. He's like, no, it's a different one.
He said something to him.
No, he said you look good in the suit.
No, but when he
and
came
then he
out
said
of the
it's the
limo,
same one, right?
When he came out of the limo, Trump went like this. He pointed to him and went, oh. So he broke his balls.
But here's my point and my question.
You have a point?
I have
Holy
a point.
Shit.
The point is, if you don't understand, Zelensky does not want this war to end.
No.
The first time he met with him, he was rude.
He's filthy rich.
He met with Democrats before, and if you have a problem with the F-bomb, I don't give an F about it. Grow the hell up. We're all adults here.
He's filthy rich from the war.
Yeah. Oh, exactly. And he suspended elections. He's like, we can't have elections because he does not want the war to end. And you'll be happy.
Who does he think he is? Hillary Clinton?
And the one reason
He's a comedian,
that's
for sure.
He's killed more than Hillary. That's something.
He didn't kill in his comedy, though, when he was a comedian.
And the one reason I interrupted you, and I apologize again because I just heard this, because you said millions.
This just in?
Yeah, this just in. Millions of children aren't dying anymore because they're out of kids. The average age in the Ukrainian military now is 66 because everyone's either is 33 because the average age is either 6 years old or 60 years old.
Now,
it's a crime.
You know about the new boy band coming out of Ukraine?
No.
No kids on the block.
I thought you were going to.
I did that with Gaza 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, but I thought you were going to throw capitulate into it.
By the way, I have a very nice compliment for Fred.
Well, then shut up and let it
If I can interrupt, just
No.
Freddie Rubino is an Italian man, and he sticks up for Israel more than the liberal Jews.
Yes.
So thank you
You're
on
welcome.
behalf
And
of all Jews.
And I like him anyway.
And I'm saving up to be Jewish.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that.
You're definitely welcome.
Thank you so much. Yes, I believe.
Bring you to the club.
I believe that another thing that Joe Biden has done has fueled anti-Semitism, the likes of which this country has never seen.
Yes.
We've never seen it, except at Gino's apartment.
That's
I
true.
haven't seen Jew hating like
I refuse to rape Jew women at that apartment.
You see, that's wrong.
You're going to have to go. You're going to have to go. You're going to have to go.
He's choosy.
Bring that Irish broad in here.
He's choosy on who he brings.
She's too stupid to fill out paperwork.
You don't rape an Irish girl. You just give her another drink. That's wrong.
What are you doing a shot of there? Consent.
In the East Harlem.
Yeah.
So anyway, I believe that Zelensky and he would have capitulated right away. I'm going to use I'm going all the way with
the
Can we put it?
going all the way.
That's
we
the
have
word
our-
of the day.
Can the viewers drink every time you say that word?
No,
Damn it.
I'll drink to that. So
What's in there?
This is what's going on in the world, that they fund this, they fund the misery, and it's not just like, hey, I'm going to fund it, I'll make a few dollars. The amount of misery that is funded by this government for 4 years was unparalleled.
Yeah.
Unparalleled.
100%.
Wow.
Unparalleled.
I'm going to have to capitulate to your thesaurus.
I'm going to be playing at the Capitulate Room in Norfolk, Virginia.
Your comedy is unparalleled by Gallagher.
Now, you were just in Alaska.
I was indeed.
And that's where the summit was.
That's it. Coinky Dinky, I think not.
I think not.
I was the.
Were you near it? Because Alaska's a big place.
I was in Anchorage.
Really?
Yeah.
And that's in Alaska,
That
right?
is-
I do have a GED.
Wait,
It's not the
do you
capital.
know what happened this morning with Russia, right?
I do not.
What? This
What happened?
just in.
What?
They bombed Ukraine.
Well, that's
They
going to
do that every day.
No, but
That's
there was
gonna
like a
happen.
major.
Yeah.
There was like a major bombing in Ukraine this morning.
It's nothing. I bombed Anchorage Friday night.
He bombed an
I
Anchorage.
bombed Wasilla Friday and Coots Saturday.
He bombed again.
Okay.
Well, it doesn't happen overnight.
Yeah, he did. This
Why
morning.
wouldn't he? You get your last licks in. Like when you break up with a chick,
Right,
you get
right,
to
right,
quote Jim
right,
Florentine,
right.
you get a last licks.
Yeah.
Did he say last
Better than what
licks?
I was going to say. You get last licks, you get a severance lay.
Last licks it. She's lucky.
It's alliterative.
So you're saying, as a parting shot,
Yes.
Yeah.
he's saying, I hate these Ukrainians so much. We're going to have a ceasefire, but take
Yeah.
this.
It's
That sounds delightful.
Yes, that's how
It's
it
common
happened.
sense. It's like, hey, how the peace talks going? Speed it up. Because Zelensky doesn't want the war to end. So he just put on I would argue, he put on a grand stage. Hey, we just put a nice little, another little crater in your chicken Kiev or whatever you want to change the name to. So let's hustle. And Zelensky's going to be
doing
like,
the
oh
hustle.
my God. And this is where Trump, who's a master negotiator, and I don't
We
even know
will
why I'm
be
screaming
back.
because
Yes.
I want CNN to
With
hear to say just
Gino
ooh.
and Victoria after these
Sorry about
messages.
Oh.
Interrupted you, blew the light. I'm terrible
All you
today.
gotta do is
Who brought the television?
Can we laugh at that? Sounds to me.
As of this month, public gay sex will now be mandatory.
Am I the only one who could see his lips move?
Cheekbones, baby.
I'm sorry, maybe I overreacted.
Corporate transfer. Fine professional, moving and storage, and inventory management.
Welcome, everybody, to the Not So Newlywed Show, where three couples are going to compete for really great prizes. Okay, Donna, we asked Mike, who complained first on your honeymoon, you or him?
What do I think?
Yeah, what do you
said?
think?
I think he said.
Lisa, this ain't the SATs. Just tell us who do you hate the most on her side? That rotten no.
There are so many choices.
Thank you all, and thank you for coming out.
Hey, fellow patriots, it's Cindy Gross here, host of Right for America from your favorite place, the America First Warehouse. You've seen me show on my show so many products from this country's #1 most patriotic manufacturer with close to 400 products. You need to exchange the products you use in your house to this company and make your dollars count in our country.
It's me, Joe the Box, the America First Warehouse, most patriotic venue in all the land.
Hey, it's Freddie Rubino back here on the America First Warehouse. We are back with That's What I'm Talking About. It's the stories that I talk about. They are head stories.
Headline.
Headline?
She did a head story earlier.
How
That's
do you
why
know?
she's
Were you
sitting there.
there?
How do you think I
Were you
got
there?
this?
Victoria Arnstein has a viral video that was just this week.
Yep.
And we're going to watch it now. Let's play that asset of Victoria's.
Victoria Makes You Laugh on Instagram.
It's Victoria Makes You Laugh on Instagram. I believe it's going to be a series.
Yes, it's a series now.
So let's play that asset of her viral video for the rest of the world.
Thank you.
Mom, why are all our things packed? What are you doing? Are we moving? Your father and I are moving to Florida. I don't understand. Like, why? Because you and your friends decided to vote for a Muslim Jew-hating mayor of New York, and that's why we're leaving. But what about me? What am I going to do? I don't know. You'll figure it out. You know, you think you're so smart. You think you know everything. You voted for a socialist who's going to take all our money and give it to the homeless and anybody else who they wanted to give it to. And we're just not going to be a part of it. We're not staying here for that. You do what you want. You live off the food stamps in the government and do whatever you think is best. Could I still live in this beautiful apartment in New York City? That's hilarious. On your salary? No, you're not living in our apartment, okay? You're going to have to live on your own. And also, you're out of our will. Hello? Hello? Hey. Who are you? Oh, she's moving in. I just sold her the apartment with her husband, Abdul something, Jabbar.
Abdul
Jabbar!
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, go, Habibi. No more, okay? Thank you so much for voting for Mandani. Thank you. We're going to take over New York now. Okay, bye.
I love it. I love it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Very good.
Where did
One
you get?
take.
Where'd you get the black?
I ordered
The
it.
black
I
gown.
ordered
Really?
it.
I
And
literally
put
thought it was
on
like a
wrong.
bed sheet.
No,
You know,
I originally did a bed sheet, and then I didn't want to cut it, so I ordered that. I put it on wrong, and then I ordered another one that I know how to put it on.
You
right.
went on JewHater.com. and
Mel Gibson runs
You had
this
to see.
site.
You had to see the stuff that it came with. Thank you so much for buying this.
Thank you so
You're
much.
holier now.
Oh, really? Oh, come on.
You know what?
I want to walk around with it just to see how I get around, like
You
with
should.
certain areas.
I have been saying for a long time that
Fire Gino. No one's
Fire
listening.
Gino, right, and raid his apartment.
I think it was on fire.
Let
Put
those
him on
Irish
fi-
drunk
I think it was
broads
put him on fire, Gino.
Now, you touched on something that I've been saying for a while, and that is that there are liberal Jews, a lot of them are young, that are
Brainwashed.
pro-Palestinian.
Brainwashed
Yeah.
Oh my
and
God.
self-hating Jews.
Self-hating Jews.
You're better. You're more
I'm
of
a self-hating guinea.
No, you're more in our Jewish tribe than they are, and they should just give up the Jew card because they are not recognized as a Jew. Bernie Sanders, I'm talking to you.
A Jew card.
He watches.
That sounds like it's 30% interest.
And he's supporting Mamdani. I mean, he's Bernie Sanders.
He's one of the few
He's
that have come
endorsing-
out and supported him,
Yeah.
right?
I want
But he's a
Jew
Jew.
card.
Yeah, but I'll get you in. But Bernie is a Jew.
Right.
Bernie
So-called
is a Jew.
Jew.
Sounds like a children's book.
Bernie is a Jew.
How could he
Oh,
be
look
a
at this,
Jew?
page 3. Bernie's a Jew.
He's not a Jew. He's not a Jew.
He's only Jew by tradition,
by name.
by name.
By names.
Bernie,
That's it.
he's not Jew?
I don't know.
Bernie the
Sanders
Jew.
is
Isn't it
Sanders a
fun?
Jew?
Isn't it fun 3 words? Like you could say Bernie's a Jew, or you could say Bernie's a Jew. Isn't it fun?
Bernie-
The way, that's
Well, let me
like
tell
one of
you
the few
something.
words you could say that.
But
Yes.
Bernie is a liberal Jew, and he's a self-hating Jew, and
self-hating
there's
Jew.
the Chuck Schumer's another idiot.
My problem isn't liberal Jews; it's the liberal amount of Jews that are running around.
Yes.
You want to know the truth?
Well, you know what? They
Liberals
have
are
to-
just mentally ill.
Jews have to get together. I've been saying this for a long time. I know all my liberal Jew friends.
I say we put them all on a train car.
No, that's not that together.
Oh, look, I'm sorry.
What I'm
Trying to
saying
help.
is
Trying to help.
that my liberal Jew friends are all bad-mouthing the Hasidics. Oh, the Hasidics. Meanwhile, the Hasidics fought the vaccine. The Hasidics
And voted for Trump.
And voted for Trump in mass. So, and then when you talk to the Hasidics, my Hasidic friends go, the liberal Jews, they're pieces of shit. You got to get together. You
We're not
have
getting
a common
together.
enemy.
We can't. It's too late.
You have a common enemy.
We know, but they don't think so. They are feeling sorry for Palestinians as opposed to Israel. I mean, I never heard of such a thing. Israel's a democracy, and they don't even remember. First of all, I want to just say this: Hamas are the little children that were dancing in the street on 9/11. Now they're Hamas.
Yeah. Right.
Okay? So
They're
you have to
grown
kill the cancer at the start. You can't let it spread because once it spreads.
That's why we're that's why the Jews are killing all the Gaza kids. That's why they're starving them.
No. That's not
Speaking of cancer,
I'm kidding.
Gino.
Yes. Hey. By the way, speaking of
cancer,
Hamas is starving them, not
I wouldn't
Jews.
doubt that at all. But
By the way, why should Israel give their enemy food? They don't have to.
Why should
would Russia give Ukraine food?
Can I bring one thing up about the whole thing? And this is my one problem because everyone thinks,
a couple of knishes, though. Come on.
I've had it with Trump kowtowing to Netanyahu. I just want out. I want out. I want out of that whole thing.
We need a democracy.
I don't agree with that because after 9/11,
I'm not saying it right. I'm saying what I want.
After 9/11, anyone fighting terrorism, I'm on their side. And the worst terrorism I've ever seen. Let me tell you something.
Here we go.
9/11. I'm a huge 9/11 supporter.
Yes.
I think
Do you think it
the
was
worst
real
thing.
or an inside job?
Of course, it was real.
Yes.
And what I'm saying is one thing that what happened and those people died and
You think a plane hit the Pentagon?
I saw it. Anyway. When you take children in front of their families and roast them alive and skin them alive and then have the kids watch their parents, that's a whole different area of terror. These are people that now become roaches to me and must be exterminated.
Understood.
Yes.
Speaking of exterminated,
I'm just saying. So you think a plane hit the Pentagon?
I'm the only Jew here, by the way.
I know a plane hit the Pentagon because they found the fucking plane in the Pentagon.
They didn't find any pieces of the plane in the Pentagon.
That's the bullshit story that you have been fed.
Think they found a passport from a guy?
They found people that were in the plane, Gina. You piece
You
of
honestly
garbage.
don't think...
Oh, there was a plane that went in there. There's no question about that.
You think a guy that couldn't fly a Cessna did this incredible
People have videos
move?
of the plane going in.
No one has a video of that plane.
Yes, they do. The
Yes,
Pentagon
they
has
do.
cameras. You think the bodega on my block has cameras? You think the Pentagon?
The Pentagon has cameras, and they finally released the footage, and there's no plane.
Are you talking about the World Trade Center?
I'm talking about the Pentagon.
Oh, the Pentagon. I can't speak for the
Planes
Pentagon.
hit the World Trade
What you just
alluded to? Capitulated.
I think that's wrong. It's wrong.
It's definitely wrong. Everything. What have I said that's right? Have you been here the past 5 weeks?
When I take a flight, I look into the cockpit.
Right.
And I see 1,000 buttons. You mean to tell me that these pieces of shit from Saudi Arabia knew how to work that board?
No.
Now they did. They flew it in. They were highly trained. They did not go to a crop duster and say, I want to learn how to fly a plane.
A couple of them did.
Yeah, but that was a sham to cover up.
When I look at the cockpit, I want to see two white elbows. I don't care how many buttons I see.
I just want to see a white middle class man.
I want to see two white elbows. I don't want to see some broad with purple hair saying, "Oh, I fly for Virgin."
Or a midget.
Yeah.
I have a bit now. I have
a guy sitting on a phone book
with a short. It's just a short flight.
I don't want to be capitulate.
I have a bit now that I'm saying that certain, you know how mothers tell their kids they could be anything?
Yes.
I'm like, no, you can't be anything, okay?
Right,
if Cardi B was your brain surgeon, that would not go well.
Right.
I do a whole Cardi B. But then I say, but you know who would be very good as a pilot? Drew Barrymore, because she would be like, don't worry about don't worry about the fire on the right wing.
It's all gonna be fine.
What did she call Kamala?
Yeah, Mama.
Yeah, no, that was nauseating.
But
when she said if she was your pilot, she'd be like, "Don't worry about the fire on the right wing. Just
we got another wing.
Take time to breathe."
Yes. Everybody.
She'd be perfect.
The left wing is on fire.
There is no way.
The left wing's on fire.
There is no way they trained those 19 guys to fly a plane. There's no way.
So what are you saying then? Sounds like you're saying it was an inside job.
No, what I'm saying is that the government of Saudi Arabia, where they came from in Yemen, took them for a year and showed them and trained them and simulators and everything like that to fly that plane.
And
that wasn't just 19.
They found the passport outside of one guy. They found the passport of the guy after the planes, all the fuel.
Saudi Arabia needs to be taken down.
Did you ever, speaking of taking down, did you see Tower 7 go down?
I did. I worked in Tower 7. I know exactly why it went down. Tower 7 has a fuel tank in the basement for emergency service, and a steel beam, molten hot, went through the roof and pierced it and set it on fire. I know about these things, Gino, so you shut your pie hole about this.
You're wrong. You can ask, you can ask any of the Irish women in my apartment. We'll cut through the duct tape and we'll let them type their answers, whatever you want to do.
There's no rape going on in Harlem. East Harlem.
East Harlem.
Like it's such a great, like, I'm on the Upper West Side. Oh, I'm in East Harlem.
It's the difference between...
It's the difference between baked chicken and fried chicken.
It really is. It's the difference between assault and battery. That's the difference between East Harlem and Harlem. I'm not saying...
I'll be performing at Assault and Batteries on the...
That's where I live, between Assault and Battery.
In East Harlem. Now, there's
Are those actual streets? Are those actual streets?
That's where I am. East Harlem is Spaha.
Oh, Spaha.
Here we go.
Oh,
you know I'm right here. I can hear you.
Stop it. Is Spanish Harlem East Harlem?
Yes.
So why don't you say Spanish Harlem? Because
he doesn't speak
I'm
Spanish.
To get people to come over.
Exactly. I'm trying to invite Irish women over.
We will be back with.
We're inviting you over for the
about.
next.
We're going to talk about Victoria's book, and we're going to talk about headlines of the week.
Flew a plane.
Corrupt judges, broken families, families torn apart. This isn't justice. If you've been wronged by the system, join us. Don't stand alone. Hi, I'm Gary Jacobs, president of Americans for Legal Reform. We're the oldest legal reform group in the United States. The justice system in the United States should be transparent, fair, and open to everybody and accessible. Unfortunately, many times that's not the case. At Americans for Legal Reform, we are here to help. Join the movement. Visit AmericansForLegalReform.com and help reform the system before it fails you.
Hi, my name is Elena Ruseva, aka Megalangela. Please check my art at www.megalangela.vip.
The America First Ultra MAGA Store. For all your MAGA needs. We sell t-shirts, tumblers, flags, hats, sneakers, bumper stickers, and a whole lot more. The most patriotic America First retail store. The America First Ultra MAGA Store.
The Queens Village Republican Club is America's oldest Republican club, founded in 1875. Situated in President Trump's hometown in Queens, New York, we are America First MAGA Republicans, empowering fellow Republicans to get involved in the game of politics at the grassroots level. We host inspiring monthly club meetings on the first Thursday of each month at 8 p.m. For more information, please go to our website at www.qvgop.org.
It's Tuesday here at the America First Warehouse. I am Joe the Box.
And I'm John the Blanket.
Freddie Rubino here from the America First Warehouse, coming to you live, the most patriotic venue in the land.
Welcome to Right for America.
I'm James Justice. We got Stephen Ruth over here. What are we doing, Steve? Fighting!
Welcome to Tune In Tuesday of the Patriots Podcast, live streaming every Tuesday night at 7:30.
Another edition of On the Right Side here, and you can catch us weekly, Wednesdays at 2 p.m. Eastern Time.
And welcome to Liberty's Cage, where we rip the veil off America's broken justice system. Prisons that crush spirits and a society that shuns people who have paid their price.
Well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Kevin Downey Jr. Podcast. Be free, stay free.
Welcome to Suffocating in Suburbia with me, your host, Stevie GB.
corrupt judges, broken families.
With Freddie Rubino, and that's what I'm talking about here at the America First Warehouse, the most patriotic venue in the land.
He's right.
If you are anywhere in the New York area, go on the website. That's what I'm talking about, and see all the events here. All trains lead to the Long Island Railroad, and the Long Island Railroad is within stumbling distance.
Is it really?
No. Of here, you have to take an Uber. But
if any Irish women stumble over here, I don't know them.
I don't know them either.
I don't know them.
We're going to go with the CNN headline.
Ugh.
Egypt is warning Israel that the mass displacement of Gazans is a red line. They're saying that if Israel thinks they're going to take all these Gazans and mass deport them, that's a red line. That's a threat. They're threatening it. Now Egypt's threatening Israel, okay? Egypt's got to go too. Here's what I get out of this. No one wants the Gazans.
No. My God.
No one wants them.
No.
They're shit. That's what they are.
Yeah.
You know what they are?
Right.
Shit.
Shit.
You know why? Because they're shit
You know,
people.
Palestine it's a boot, and they're stuck to the bottom of it because they're shit.
Right. When you are in the streets and they are parading the Jews that they just took from the peace rally, and your women and children are spitting and punching girls that are wounded, mortally wounded, being dragged and saying, praise God that they're torturing women to death. That's not just in Gino's apartment. That's in Gaza.
Mostly in
And
my
these people who all
a good amount of it
celebrate
in my
the
apartment.
torture and rape of the Jewish victims are shit. And you know who knows it? Jordan knows it. Egypt knows it. They don't.
Jordan knows
Saudi
it.
Arabia.
LeBron knows it.
LeBron.
Kobe knew it.
Kobe knew it before.
The prince of
He knew too much.
I don't know.
of Saudi Arabia.
I don't know
also.
if that was an actual helicopter crash.
And did you see that beautiful welcome that Trump got in Saudi Arabia?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so they also support
Saudi
whatever-
Arabia don't want them.
No, they don't want them.
You know why?
Yeah.
Because they're shit. That's why. That's why.
You said it, Fred.
Yeah.
You
I
said
don't
it,
even
Fred.
know why we're there anymore.
It came out last week that Gaza was given food, and the Gazans, who were run by Hamas, were not giving the food to the children so they could show starving children to the UN.
Right.
Starving children.
Right.
This is in East Harlem.
And
Spanish
those
Harlem.
and the New York Times posted and then retracted.
The New York Times. Well, the New York Times
The New
has
York
my
Slimes.
full trust.
The New York
that
Slime.
fish rag.
Right.
Oh, that
No.
fish
But
rag.
did you see their article and their cover of the
I have
story?
not read a New York Times article probably since
No,
the
they-
day after the 2016 election.
I
you know
I
what I mean?
agree.
They
you don't get
apologized.
this.
I concur.
It's like, oh, did you hear what Bill Maher said? I don't know. Did he take the left's phallus out of his mouth before he spoke?
But the article was about a starving child in Gaza, but it was a kid with a disorder. Like
Right.
he had a nutritional problem.
What was his disorder? Was he a
Like,
Jew?
no, he couldn't take in nutrients. So the kid was skinny, but the parent was obese.
Right.
So you want to explain that one?
Maybe the parent was eating all this food. That's why he couldn't take it.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what she's saying.
No,
Gina.
no,
Oh, okay.
but the Times actually
I can hear her.
apologized. The Times actually apologized because of the pressure that was put on to them.
And also the BBC just pulled a report that the
You spelled it
Jews
wrong.
starved a woman to death.
Right.
And then they found out that she had leukemia.
Yes.
Leukemia.
Yeah. And when they say the IDF,
It's a funny
when
word.
they say
I mean, my mother died of leukemia. We can't stop laughing.
when they say the IDF are raping Palestinian women, I'm like, first of all, they can't get their hijabs off. Second of all, there's no way in hell an IDF soldier, good-looking IDF soldiers, are going into Gaza to rape women and children there. First of all, the pedophiles
They're
we all
going
know.
in there with 2 helmets.
We all know the pedophiles, and the ones who we all know the pedophiles are the Palestinians. Okay,
Are the heroes in
they
this
have
story. Wait, what? Did I?
they marry 9-year-olds, they brag about it. They actually
That's
show
their
the
culture.
weddings.
That's their
Yes, I
culture.
know.
agreed.
And my take
Now,
is.
Gino, how old is your wife?
She's going to be 32 eventually.
But my take on them marrying young girls, I'm like, wow, these little girls, these little lucky bitches get to collect an inheritance at such a young age.
Yeah.
What lucky
5
bitches?
goats. You know what 5 goats go for these days?
No, I mean,
I got
they
3 in
marry
my
an
apartment.
80-year-old. No, if they
It's in
marry an
Spanish, Harlem.
80-year-old, if they marry an 80-year-old, they die soon, and then they get their inheritance. Very lucky.
That's true.
If they marry an 80-year-old in the Ukraine, he's got to go off to war in a week, so they're good.
By the way, no more women and children are in the Ukraine, so I don't know what they're doing.
Really?
Who are they screwing?
Speaking of women looking to have their husbands die, how's your wife doing, Gino?
She's very upset. There's all these women in the apartment tied up in the kitchen.
You're at a rope. This just in, the Home Depot in Spanish Harlem is at a rope.
East Harlem.
Let me tell you
You're
something.
both jerks.
We love you, Dino.
We dodged
so
a
much.
bullet. Because if Biden was still in,
Ugh.
they would be flooding this country with Gazans.
No, Kamala would have been worse. Kamala would have been worse.
Did you see?
And she's a drunken whore.
Yeah.
And I love drunken whores.
She might be
But
the
not her.
dumbest. Like every time they try and parade her out, like I heard they just showed her having dinner or something.
Yeah.
Like, and it's like
She eats.
She
eats.
No, she just drinks.
she just. They're saying it was her cocaine in the White House.
Yeah,
I hope so.
Well,
Which
I
I'm
think
starting
it was
to believe.
Hunter's, but I
No,
wish
like Hunter's. I'm not saying you're wrong, but everyone thought it was Hunter's. They're like, yeah, let them think that.
a little small part of me wanted Kamala to win just to see
Not
how
talking
bad.
about her chest.
No,
If it's a
no.
little small part of her, am I right, guys? Tell you what she's not talking
Just-
about. If,
just
if,
to
if
see-
Fred say a little small part of me, so I can do his pee. All right, go
His
on.
penis.
just to see. You see, he has kids. You don't, so you can
A
go
little
off the
small
rails.
part of me likes 2 big parts of you.
But a small part of me wishes that Kamala won just a little bit, just so we could see how
Small
bad.
part of Fred wishes it was
how
a bigger
bad-
part of Fred.
No, but you know what she would have done? She already made politics look bad for women.
Yes,
So
yes.
like
She
women
set women
have no
back
chance.
100 years.
Without a doubt.
100%.
Without a doubt.
100%.
And I can tell you
Hillary
another thing.
did that, but she did it worse.
I knew.
Hillary's not helping.
I knew it wasn't Hunter's cocaine because he is a real crackhead.
Yeah.
There's nothing left over.
Yeah.
There is not like, let me do a
Yeah.
head. He's like,
If that was his cocaine, they would have said, "We think it's on her body. It ain't my cocaine."
Right.
You're saying I left my cocaine in the White House? I mean, you're saying I left my cocaine in the White House?
There's no way it was Hunter's.
No, I think it was Joe Biden's because they had to keep him awake.
I don't think you
100%.
can give Biden cocaine.
No.
No, I think
I'm not saying
maybe
you're wrong.
intravenously.
No.
He's such a piece of.
Yeah,
And by the way, I will add one more thing and ask.
He was also bad in government all his life, by the way.
But
Not
what
just
you
as
said
president.
about Hillary, Kamala,
Yes.
Kamala was so bad, I think it exposed Hillary more. I think people are like, they were so
Actually,
aggravated.
Hillary
They're
looked
like,
great
they're like, well,
after
let's, at
Kamala.
least Hillary. And you're like, no, you don't even know about Hillary. And then people are coming out of the woodwork, especially with the Russiagate thing, which is so legit. Like, if someone doesn't go to jail for Russiagate, when no one goes to jail
Nothing
for
will
Russiagate, can we please stop? Like, I saw a meme with that frog, whatever his name is, perfectly. Like, oh, look, it's no one goes to jail o'clock again. That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what we're all sick of. We're all sick of finding out that horrific things have gone on and nobody is held
And
accountable.
follow the money. I mean, if you think about how many things are funded by these people, like in where? In Qatar, in
Yes.
China, and Soros, another self-hating Jew.
Beat me
How
to
come
it.
there's no ukulele country?
There-
Only
No,
Qatar.
George
Qatar.
Soros is another self-hating Jew who
self-hating Jew.
admitted in an interview.
we have a military base. In
1
Qatar.
minute, he admitted in an interview that he told the Nazis where the Jews were hiding, and he
Who?
said there was nothing wrong with it. George Soros said that.
George Soros
Oh,
exposing
please.
Jews
Somebody
that are hiding.
Somebody just put out a January 6th. They're putting them out all the time, and it's like they're talking about how neighbors and everyone like squealed on their neighbors and people like told on their parents. Just a sad time in this, and all because of the left, all because they try to silence
In
free speech.
Canada, they did
wanna
that for the
stop us from telling you
vaccines.
Kamala's a stupid bitch, and they can't anymore.
Let's talk about this book, speaking of Jews that are hiding. Impress Yourself by Victoria Tucci.
Tucci.
Arnstein.
Is
now,
Tucci your middle name or
it
your
says
maiden
my
stop,
main name.
Stop waiting for approval from others when you're the one you live with 24/7.
It's beautiful.
Right.
Which I always said I am so sorry about Keanu having to live with you
24/7. She got a break for an hour and a half.
Break for an hour and
She
a half.
gets a break 3 hours every Tuesday.
1.5 minutes. What's the book about?
Well,
and where can we find it?
Okay, it's on Amazon, and it's you can find it right here. It's on Amazon, and it's a memoir, and it's also a book that I wrote for my kids that I decided to publish. I wanted them to know more about
They
me.
want your will, not your book.
They're getting that too. It depends. If they go liberal, they're out. Anyway, it's also, I used to be a health coach, so it's about the 8 pillars of health that I talk about. And my favorite one is laughter.
Wow. Now, how about Gino being an alcoholic? What is it? Does it say?
Well, you know what? If he's
that's
happy,
the second pillar
if it
of
makes
illness.
him laugh more, then it's okay.
Yeah.
Can it help Gino?
It could help Gino.
I have that book. I have a signed copy.
Yes, he does.
I've read it.
Yes, he does. I was on his podcast.
Yes.
He's a liar.
He didn't
told
read
me.
it. He didn't read it. He's
wrapped
waiting for the
fish in it.
audible.
I tried to sleep on that pillar. It's not very comfortable.
He's waiting for the audible so he could fall
He
asleep.
lit bums on fire, and he's home with it.
If you don't believe in that book's a pillar, I fell asleep reading it. It's a great book. I love
It's
the
a
book.
great book.
And my Wife's a Bitch.
Amazon.
Amazon, yes.
Go to Amazon,
Impress yourself.
Impress Yourself.
Thank you.
And if you read it, you can come on my show and tell us what you thought about it. Unlike Gino, who didn't read it.
I read
But I will say this: there's one typo in there that was my old Instagram account. No, my old Instagram account. I wrote it when I had an old
I
Instagram.
thought the
But they banned me for a joke.
What was the joke? Quick, 10 seconds.
Oh my God! No, I don't have
all right,
enough
we'll
time.
do it later. We'll do
Okay,
it after
okay.
this. We'll show you the joke.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about with Gino Bisconti and Victoria Arnstein. I'm nailing that last name.
Nailing it.
And we'll be back after this.
Thank you.
The America First Ultra MAGA Store.
Okay, we're gonna.
For all your MAGA needs. We sell t-shirts, tumblers, flags, hats, sneakers, bumper stickers, and a whole lot more. The most patriotic America First retail store. The America First Ultra MAGA Store.
Are you a musician, comedian, actor, filmmaker, or artist who stands for traditional American values? Do you believe in the preservation of our nation, our culture, and our freedoms? If you share our passion for America and want to use your talents to make a difference, we want to hear from you. Our mission is clear. Through the arts, we uphold the principles of freedom, faith, family, and the American spirit. It's time to step up to the mic and make your voices heard. So contact us at AmericanConservativeArtists.com.
Good morning. It's me, Joe the Box, wearing my Border 911 hat signed by Tom Holman, Rodney Scott, and Sarah Carter. The country has had enough. The American Horror Story is over. Border 911. Tom Holman is coming through. My brother's son, my friends' children. We're done with it. 100,000 lost lives every single year. God bless you, Tom.
The Queens Village Republican Club is America's oldest Republican club, founded in 1875. Situated in President Trump's hometown in Queens, New York, we are America First MAGA Republicans, empowering fellow Republicans to get involved in the game of politics at the grassroots level. We host inspiring monthly club meetings on the first Thursday of each month at 8 p.m. For more information, please go to our website at www.qvgop.org.
America First Warehouse was really the most patriotic venue that you can ever imagine. We wanted to build something for people to be able to come to and feel so comfortable and so relaxed because there is nothing out there like it. We give an opportunity for people to really feel good about themselves and about this great country.
segment of That's What I'm Talking About.
Is it the last
right
or the final?
here on the America
Is it the
First
closing?
Warehouse.
Is it the penultimate? Oh, the last one was the penultimate.
I'm going right here. New York Post says the local Ohio Chick-fil-A store is going to require chaperones for the teenage customers, causing a community uproar.
Which
Now,
one?
The one in Ohio. You need a chaperone. You just cannot come in as a teenager to come in as a chaperone.
Good.
And I think the less kids, the better. Anywhere I go, the less kids, the better.
Agreed.
Okay, so now the critics are saying that it punishes good kids. A good kid should keep his mouth shut.
Agreed.
And shut the hell. And it can unfairly target teenage parents. I think that's the least of your problems, you teenage bootana.
It's so
kid.
funny. Yeah. Oh, without a doubt.
Pushing kids out. And we all know what kind of neighborhood this is.
Yeah.
Let's not
I
pretend.
don't know.
It's
Is it like
East Harlem. It's East. I didn't know there was an East Harlem
I think it's
in
regular.
Ohio.
I think it's regular Harlem. It's
No.
it's West Harlem.
I think
Way
it's
west.
dead center Harlem. I think it's so. I believe that this is a predominantly black neighborhood, and just like we see all over the goddamn place, that they're beating up people in it.
Yeah.
They're throwing stuff at them. Listen, lunch shouldn't turn into a Carnival cruise.
2 people drowned this week on Carnival cruises.
That's my next story.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Really?
Oh.
My next story. So let's
Two great minds think alike.
2 American Carnival cruise passengers drowned in separate incidents on the same day.
Yeah.
A 74-year-old woman and a 79-year-old man.
Okay, so really.
They drowned while they were swimming.
In the pool? Or in the ocean? Honest
If they were swimming, they wouldn't have drowned.
You got 9 minutes. You got 9 minutes to top that. You didn't want to close on that? You got 9.5 minutes to fucking. I don't give a
That was amazing.
They drowned because they can't swim.
Yeah. But did they drown in the pool or the ocean?
I believe one was in a bay. It was in a bay.
If they drown in the pool, they're like, quick, throw them in the ocean. No one will notice.
Oh my God.
Why'd they drown?
Oh, my
They
God.
couldn't fly.
Now the best is, how did he die? He stopped breathing.
Yeah, he's not breathing. They weren't swimming if they drowned. I love that.
And you know, this goes to the bullshit story. Like, if you stay active, you could stay young.
Yeah.
And some asshole at 79 said, "Watch me."
It's stupid.
You know, you're old. Sit down. Have yourself a glass of wine.
If you're 79, isn't that how you want to go on a cruise on vacation?
No.
No?
I want to go in East Harlem, baby.
I want to go when I'm stuck in traffic.
No problem. Come by anytime.
When I'm stuck in traffic and I'm miserable, that's when I want to go. Not on my best day and my best moment. That's not when I want to be taken.
Every Tuesday around like 12:08 when I'm pulling into the parking lot, that's when I want to go.
You know what, though?
Here we go.
Carnival Cruise says, 2 people drowned. How many people die regularly on a Carnival Cruise?
What's that?
How many people die regularly?
Right, and they don't announce that.
You see
They don't announce that.
They got no credit. They
See
got
that
no.
special on Netflix around now? Where is so-and-so? Some woman vanished on a Carnival cruise?
Really?
Yeah.
Sounds Asian. So-and-so.
Nah, she was white,
Mrs.
boy.
So-and-so. You'll disappear.
You want to know? You want to know? If you're famous and somebody else famous dies that day, like
We're
Farrah
safe.
Fawcett
Yeah.
had no recognition when she died because Michael Jackson died the same day.
Right.
What a bummer.
That is.
Johan Santana pitched the Mets' only no-hitter in history, and later that day, I think Lincecum threw one for the Giants. No one remembers.
All right, we're going off topic here, all right?
all right.
This isn't
Hey, you hear
about
about the people
baseball.
that drowned?
This is about
You hear about
black
the old
people
people that
not
drowned?
being able to swim.
Were they black?
Thank
It's
God
a
I know how
Carnival
to,
Cruise.
I know how to swim.
What are the odds?
I just assumed if they were black, they were in the galley rowing.
Okay, look, Gino, here's $100. 2 people died trying to swim on a Carnival Cruise. What do you bet they were? I believe they were middle-class white guys who were on the
They were
swimming team.
Austrians.
You're telling me a
They were Austrian.
79-year-old black guy can afford a boat trip?
I guess so. That's how they got here.
And they're big.
I'm staying
That was
out of
on
this
us.
one, guys.
That was on us.
I'm out. On
You're
that
out.
one.
You're out.
Listen
I'm
to me. If you're 79 and 74, Shut your mouth. Oh,
You
we're
should be
swimming?
fighting in the Ukrainian army.
Yes, you should be in. Yo, there's a swimming expedition? No, I'm on vacation.
Exhibition.
The Alcatraz swim team.
Exhibition, Captain Capitulate.
Capitulation. I was on the capitulation. The SS capitulation.
A 79-year-old would die on a swimming expedition.
Listen, they take people on these cruises and they go, we're going into the bay.
Yeah.
Would you like to come and snorkel?
Yeah.
Oh, that's how it happened? I guess so. You tried to swim. They
By the way, you know how people die? I lived in Hawaii. You know how people used to die in the ocean in Hawaii?
By government started forest fires with weather machines?
Yeah, it's Oprah.
Speedboats.
What?
Speedboat.
By the way, Obama was my neighbor in Hawaii. Whenever he came for a month, he caused a lot of traffic. Him and his
He had a cook that couldn't swim either.
he and his husband were my neighbors.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh, she don't want to do black jokes, but she just told the black first lady.
Oh
a
no,
dude.
there's going to be a fatwa on me, and Obama's on me now.
Victoria doesn't like to do black jokes. Now she's in blackface, tap dancing around the stage.
She's doing a remake of Holiday Inn. That's good stuff.
Listen, I think that there is too much to say about old people exercising a lot. You shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. I live in Florida after year. I get these assholes. I'm 85. I just played pickleball.
Yeah.
Shut your mouth. Sit down. Leave me alone.
My mother-in-law's 80 and she plays pickleball. And I have to say, my mother is married to a 100-year-old man.
What?
Yep, he just celebrated 100 years. She's 76. And I said, Mom.
Oh,
she's a gold
digger.
I go, Mom.
Been digging gold.
Yeah. And I said, I mine Bitcoin. I don't know about her, but I mine Bitcoin. I'm a Bitcoin miner. No, but my mother, she's in Israel with him, and I'm like, Mom.
Oh, she's trying to get rid of him anyway.
We want you to come back.
Move to Gaza.
I said, I want you to come back. I said, do you have to give him medication every day? No. I said, when the bomb hit, he went into the bomb shelter. He says, I don't want to stay in the bomb shelter anymore. And I go, so let him leave.
It's so humid in here.
Oh. It's like a sauna in this bomb shelter.
I'm kidding. I love you, my stepfather.
What do you tip the guard at the bomb shelter?
Hey, let's get there for the 5 o'clock sitting at the bomb shelter.
Oh,
it gets so crowded. Oh, it gets so crowded at 8.
Oh my God, I'm going to hell.
There's an early bird bombing.
I was kidding, Mom. I love your husband.
So let's get back to Carnival Cruise.
Pickleball? I got 5 Irish broads who are winless at pickleball in my apartment.
They announced that they are not having certain music now on Carnival Cruises.
What, baby, it's cold outside?
No,
Too offensive?
They're certainly still playing taps.
They're capitulating.
Right.
They are not playing certain music on Carnival Cruises because they don't want to incite the sub-Saharan African clientele.
Sub-Saharan.
I got geography. I don't know if you know.
Let me explain how funny Fred is. Okay, there are certain words that are funny. Like we said a couple weeks ago, Shane Gillis said she's going to be in the thing. Caitlin Clark loves fist fighting. Black women. Fist fighting is a funny word. Sub-Saharan has 2 S's. It's not that funny word, but the way you put it in there, brilliant.
There is a certain clientele.
I don't know if I like SS. I don't know if I like.
You're not a big SS fan.
No, it's a very efficient. It's a very efficient joke.
What are you?
As a Jew,
Captain.
As a Jew, I'm not comfortable with the SS thing.
Let me shift the doorman at the chamber.
All I have to say is.
I'm going to hell.
There's a certain clientele that comes from sub-Saharan Africa.
Have you seen clips of fights on Carnival Cruises?
Yes. They're fantastic.
What do you mean? Just go to Walmart.
No, same thing. It's Walmart on a boat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, if there was glass separating and they said, hey, it's time for the cruise, now you go behind the glass and watch the melee, I might not.
What kind of melee is
all
it?
I know is they have
Sub-Saharan.
Yes, that's
Did you
melee.
know? Did you know they have a naked cruise line now?
What?
Yep.
No.
I said, you know what? I can't even imagine who's going on it. I said, but the only naked cruise I would ever go on is Tom Cruise.
Oh, there's a little part of me that would like to go on a naked.
A little part.
There's a little part of you that
No,
Tom
but,
Cruise
I
would
wrote
like.
that. By the way, I
He's
wrote that
gay.
online, and someone said, "You're a wife and a mother. How dare you?" I go, "My husband would welcome it." What are you
I
kidding?
don't think Tom Cruise is gay.
I don't think so either.
You don't
How do
think
you like that?
You don't think 9/11 was an inside job?
I don't think 9/11 was done by
the way,
gays either.
speaking of an inside job, Tom Cruise gave me one. Because he's gay.
You think he is? You think he's gay? I don't think he's gay.
I don't think he's gay.
I do, but why don't you?
Why did he like Nicole Kidman that much? I mean,
Right.
come on.
Yeah, I think he's
She's
really
a lot of
into
woman.
women
Yeah,
to
she's
the
a lot of
point where
woman.
he's insane.
You're
and
saying-
he ties them up in his apartment. No offense.
Confusing him. Not taking. Not taking. I thought it was a
Are you
compliment.
upset because he didn't pick you up? that
No, I'm
day?
just saying. So you're saying Nicole Kidman loved him? Didn't she? Doesn't love acting and money, and she
No,
didn't
I'm
like
not saying
Katie
Nicole.
Holmes is another
I'm
one.
not saying the women loved him. I'm saying he loved them. Yeah.
No, he didn't. He's in whatever that.
He's a sexual deviant.
He's in that religion where they get all the
Scientology?
Thank you so much, and they get all the
That's
like
a cult.
Yeah, and they have stuff on you and they blackmail you so you can't leave. Same thing with that bald guy Travolta.
Blackmailing. Let's
has
forget
his
about
hair back.
Carnival Cruise, all right?
Blackmailing or sub-Saharaning.
We have come to an end of this show. We have Victoria Arnstein. Go and buy her book on Amazon and see her on what?
August 27th at the Perry Club in West Village, New York.
And where do
I
they
love that
find
room.
you?
Amazon. Oh, by the Victoria Makes You Laugh on Instagram. And Wife's a Bitch podcast. Write in with your questions about relationships, and we're going to do a segment called Ask a Bitch.
Can't shut her up.
I'm telling you.
Sorry.
I'll be following in Fred's footsteps. I'll be at where is it? Villa Roma.
Capitulation.
I'll be capitulating. I'll be at Villa Roma all whatchamacallit.
Yeah.
That
And
first
I'll
weekend.
be back next week right here on That's What I'm Talking About at the America First Warehouse, the most patriotic venue in the land.